So as you can see, she begins by cleansing the skin. This is called a double deep cleanser. It's basically just to remove impurities from the skin, any excess oils that I had on my skin from like being outside, and just natural oils that were built up on the skin when I arrived. I really like this because a lot of times I noticed that my skin, when I add oil to it, the natural oils that my skin already produces kind of like jumps in with the oils that's already on my skin and just goes berserk. I look really overly oily. So I really like the fact that this cleanser wiped away the oils but didn't dry out my skin, because a lot of times cleansers tend to remove everything, leaving your face feeling really stiff, and this didn't do that. So here she's applying the enzyme treatment mask. This treatment mask is applied to the skin to remove dead skin cells. It also rejuvenates the skin, allows the skin to replenish any skin cells that have been damaged. This skin enzyme treatment reminds me a lot of a product that I've used before from The Ordinary. It kind of gives like a pins and needles feel on the skin. It's not uncomfortable, it doesn't hurt, but it just allows you to know that it's actually working, so you can actually feel what it's doing to the skin. And when it's removed, you definitely see a difference in your skin, like immediately. She then goes over the skin again with sponge and water just to make sure that all of the treatment is removed and completely washed off of the skin, that all dead skin that came off with the treatment has come off the skin. So she begins to prepare the skin for the most painful part of the facial ever. And I think everyone knows this, the extraction. So as you can see, I'm mentally and emotionally preparing myself for this extraction. Extractions are basically when your esthetician uses a tool to remove oil, dirt, pustules, pimples, blackheads, whiteheads, all of that stuff from the skin by pressing down on the skin so that the pore releases anything that's clogging it. Extractions, although they are very painful sometimes, are very beneficial for the skin because they allow the skin to look a lot more balanced and a lot more smooth, because you don't have a bunch of pimples forming everywhere because the pores don't have any oil or dirt to come to the surface. Okay, so y'all, I was real life crying. Like when I say my eyes was tearing up, they were tearing up, like to the point where she had to like kind of stop and like dab my eyes a little bit. She was like, "Girl, is you crying?" I was like, "No, my eyes are just really watery because this is crazy. Like anything affecting the nose makes my eyes tear OD." This was literally my reaction to seeing everything that she took out of my pores. Like, it was so crazy. She explained that most of it came from my nose, but like it was so much, it was so crazy. I was like, wow, just when you think you got this skincare thing down packed, you go to a professional and you realize you do not. So here she's just generously applying a stack serum. Stack serums are usually what estheticians put on the skin when they're trying to create a protective barrier between the skin and a tool or any harsh chemical that they may be about to apply to the skin. For my case, since I have sensitive skin and I don't like the cheesecloth, we're about to use the high frequency wand, and I just feel like Moisturizer is so much better, and I'm so happy that she used it, because the cheesecloth is really irritating and it leaves your face really red and it's just really annoying.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this one is purple. This is great for oily skin, people that deal with breakouts and stuff like that. I mean, it hurts when I turn it up. So right now, I would not touch it.
Okay, so this little baby right here is my personal best friend. This is the high frequency facial wand, and what it does basically is shrink pores, treat and prevent stubborn acne, wrinkles, decongest puffy eyes, fade dark circles. Like, it does everything. I personally like this a lot because for the stubborn acne that I cannot control myself, it really helps to just fade it, get rid of it and then remove the dark spot that is left behind, because even sometimes when I treat my own acne, I notice that it'll leave a dark spot behind, and this makes sure that it doesn't. And I just love that, because who likes dark spots? Nobody. Here we're just removing the stacked serum from the skin and preparing for my favorite part. Y'all already know. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And here we are at my personal favorite part of the entire facial. This for me is like the motherboard of the facial, the hydro jelly mask. This mask just does everything. It hydrates, it smooths, it moisturizes, conditions. It just does everything. This is like the deep conditioner for the hair community. This is the best thing in life. She was like, what's your favorite color? I was like, green. And she started whipping this up and I was like, yes. The wait is over. We have finally reached the hydro jelly facial mask. So once the mask is fully placed and set, it just lets me sit with it, soaking in all that good hydration that the mask has inside of it, and just relaxing. But do you see this level of relaxation that I'm on? Like, it's giving tranquility, it's giving peace, it's giving stillness. Like, let's talk about it. This was a good time. Come on now. Do you see that skin? Get into it. That's butter, okay? Butter. So now we're on to SPF. SPF is actually one of the most important parts of a facial. After you removed all of that dead skin and layers from the face, you want to make sure that you have a protective barrier so that when you go back out into the sun, your skin is not affected or disturbed by the sun rays. I know a lot of people like to joke about black don't crack and that black people don't need sunscreen, but we actually do, and it is very important. 90% of the time, hyperpigmentation comes from the lack of sunscreen usage, and all those oils that are built up inside of acne and pimples that are on your face, it's like the sun is basically frying the oil that's inside the pimples, which leads to the dark spots and all of that. So you just want to make sure that you have an SPF to keep your skin balanced and protected. And here we are with the moisturizer. I'm usually not one to use thick, heavy butters as a moisturizer because I feel like they tend to clog pores, but this one was actually so great. Like, it didn't clog my pores at all. My skin didn't feel heavy. It just literally melted right into the skin, and I just love that. No, for real, y'all. Watch how she worked this moisturizer into my skin and how instantly it just starts glowing. Like, wow, this is really crazy. I needed this, you guys, because my lips be on a different level dry, like Sahara Desert, trap, no water dry, and it's just like, I don't know. I really needed this, and I'm just so happy. Look at them. Just brought them back to life.
Like, my clients really be seeing me look so crazy. And it's like, oh, it's like, no. Because, like, how did you find it okay?
She done took my whole slick down baby hairs off, and she complained.
Yeah, they gone. I'm sorry, yeah. There was no bringing that back. I'm sorry. However,
She like, your skin though?
yeah, like, you're glowing.
Your skin though?
You know?
Your skin though, it looks amazing, so.
Like, you know, I see the go from here.
It's really the skin.
Facial oil is not in the finishing products. This is her skin. This is her skin.
It's my face.
Okay? That's moisture. That's hydration. That's replenishing. That's rejuvenation.
Go off. Go off.
What else? That's
You did what?
revitalization.
You did what?
That's recorrecting. What else? That's retention. What else? I don't got nothing else. Let's see.
Yo.
That's radiance. That's rejuvenating, regenerating. That's the one I need. Yeah.
If you made it this far, I
She did that.
appreciate you
She did
guys
that or
so
whatever. Yes,
much.
she did.
Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.
Period.